विटामिन सी जैसे 5 इम्यूनिटी बूस्टर्स वाला नया इमामी हेल्दी एंड टेस्टी इम्यूनिटी बूस्टर ऑयल।
ये देखो, फॉर्च्यून सोयाबीन ऑयल बना है HART प्रोसेस से, जो बनाए इसे सेफ, प्योर और केमिकल फ्री, ताकि हार्ट, स्किन और बोन्स रहें हेल्दी।
Hello friends, and welcome back to another video of Let's Take Food, which is your dose into the world of processed food. So in this video, we will talk about fats and oils and see which one is the best for you to use. So without any further ado, let's get started. Now, the minimal time I had to research about this topic, I could only find 2 advertisements of the refined oils which were boastful about the health benefits. So this is not an exhaustive list, but I do think so it is enough to give an idea to you. Okay, so let's talk about the first one, which is the Imami Immunity Booster Oil, which is the latest addition to this bracket. Now, when the coronavirus arrived in India, we Indians made even the chole bhature that we like so much as a source of immunity. So how could the oil be left behind?
कुछ भी।
And coming to the point, this oil, it has added vitamin A, E, D and even C. But when I checked the pack, I could not find whether this oil is chemically refined or physically refined. So I cannot say anything about that. Now, the main thing for this oil, as Imami states, is that it boosts your immunity, but I could not find if it contains zinc because it's not mentioned on the nutritional composition. And why I'm saying zinc, because FSSAI, it allows this health claim, which is the immunity boosting or improving immunity response, only to be associated with zinc. And if they are using this claim because they have added vitamin C, then there's no health claim which is allowed by the FSSAI for vitamin C in foods. And then when you will heat the oil to cook your food, vitamin C is going to be destructed because it's the most heat labile vitamin that exists. So anyway, it is not going to be of any benefit. Further, vitamin C is a water soluble vitamin, so I'm still wondering how they are able to add it into oil. And then these people are also saying that it has appropriate ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids, but in the nutritional composition they fail to mention the amount of omega-6 fatty acids. For me, it seems like the company is playing a guessing game with its consumers, in which they have to first find out the appropriate ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids and then use the amount of omega-3 fatty acids they have given in the nutritional composition to arrive at the amount of omega-6 fatty acids. What is going on here? Is it even allowed?
अगर हम करें तो करें क्या, बोलें तो बोलें क्या?
And then I was even surprised at seeing this claim of supports strong bones. But then as I said, it contains added vitamin D, and this claim is still allowed by the regulations, so it is still compliant. So the next advertisement I had shared with you earlier, it was of the Fortune brand, which came up with an advertisement last year in which they were saying that they are using high absorbent refining technology, which for me is another marketing gimmick. And I'm saying it is a marketing gimmick because it is nowhere mentioned on their website or on the packs they are selling these oils that whether this oil is refined chemically or physically. And therefore I find it very difficult to comprehend if the consumers would have been able to understand this term or not. And based on the recent packages for this oil, I was able to find on Big Basket, they have stopped using the term HART technology that they started with last year, and then there is no mention to the impact of added vitamin D and all those things, which they still put on their website, as you can see here. So maybe there is a mislink within this company about what they advertise and what they produce and what they sell in the market, so they do need to sort it out. So let's start with the refined oils, and before I say anything about it, refined oil does not mean spoiled oil, as this guy is saying in this video.
Refined oil is referred to as spoiled oil.
And then refined oils, they're called so because of the process that is used in bringing those extracted oils into the clear and clean form which you as a consumers are more used to seeing. And yes, if I talk about chemically refined oil, then yes, chemicals are used in that process, but you can always go for a physically refined oil which is devoid of any such harmful chemicals like hexane or others which are used. But most importantly, these refined oils, they generally do not naturally contain the omega-3 fatty acid until they are externally added to them, but they do have one thing good about them, which is that they are highly unsaturated. So next comes olive oil. I guess the queen in Mediterranean diet. But then whenever I heard about olive oil back in India, I've always wondered that whether such a highly priced commodity would ever sell in India, because its price is around 1200 rupees per liter. But then its demand is growing and I am proved wrong. And then it can have several types like virgin, extra virgin, and the ones which are suited for Indian cooking, which I definitely feel they are more processed. And then if you really want the benefits of consuming olive oil as the ones which are mentioned in this article, then you should consume extra virgin olive oil, and if you do so, you won't be able to use it for your frying and roasting of spices, because this thing is just for sprinkling over your salads. Now in the cold press category, you can include coconut oil, mustard oil, which we get Kachi Ghani mustard oil, and the sesame oil. And these have been scientifically proven to be non-harmful towards your health and your heart. And because they are cold pressed, they have their vitamins intact. And according to a study conducted by AIMS, the mustard oil is good for health as it is low in saturated fat, contains appropriate ratio of monosaturated and polysaturated, and even an appropriate ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acid, which is 2.5:1, and as it is less than 4:1, it is considered very good. Further, the coconut oil, it contains medium chain fatty acid, which increase good cholesterol in your body. So that means you can definitely ignore the controversies the Western world keeps on making over these two kind of facts. So what you need to do is to find physically refined or cold press oils, which I do feel will be best for you. And if you ask me, I would also say that you can include the ghee or the clarified butter in the range of cooking oil you use, simply because it doesn't spoil that easy. It is good for your joints, and then you can also use it for frying as it has very high smoke point. And yes, I'm aware it has high saturated fat and it can give you cholesterol, but if you do the regular exercise, as I always ask you, then you can definitely work this fat off. But till you don't want to do that and you have money to spend, then you can choose the olive oil or any unsaturated fat which is either physically refined or is cold pressed. So that's all for today, guys. I hope you are well and your families are well and you're following the social distancing norms wherever you are. Today I will just make one more request with you, that if you find any such advertisement which you feel is kind of a misleading and it is related to food, then do share with me on my Instagram, and I have added the link to my profile in the description. If you found this video informative, then do not forget to like this video, share with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel. So see you in the next one.